Mehune said there is a post going viral on social media. There is a truth behind the post anyway, but I am going to talk about it. But you see, this post no, one of those posts that me say me read the comment near here the Ghana for Eka Efa home. Now it was posted by a radio station where from the Revival 99.3 FM. Now I heard the Omo Atra won't say John Dramani Mahama is a president and a sub-chief in Volta region of Ghana. Togbiga Mahama. Intino asemo mo kan say Mahama oye omampenyi osanso eye ohene ewo Volta region. Me sure say a lot of people didn't even know this. Now let's go through the comments and see what people are saying. Yanko kinkani heard the Ghana for Kanfa in same way. Now answer me about connect or first time I subscribe and click the notification bell so. We are the latest news be about one sa ebeka. Maminso enkai mo say would hear me na say we fusun and only mo bia ne fusun bia na please take action. Na make say take action and say ye de obe ye bi ebema we fu no immediately ebe sha say e form because if we kese e the stroke enenam if we kese e the diabetes ene yari don bebre enenam. Na meka ba be say there is a book book no say what can emunyama na oye enyama book no eka mema 1 month you begin to see changes we fu ebesha say form. Na open book no in a PDF or a tree video format mesre fre 055-807-4986 and I say WhatsApp 055-807-4986. Na book no 100 cedis per. Now obetumi asan so nya book no in the comment box. There is a link there and as a screen no eso no obehu ne say icons bi ewo ho o click here onsa ebe kan book no. Now yanko nsem ne mu. So basically no that's what the revival for aposty. Let's read the comments. Into Obi said this was 2023 when he was installed as Togbi Dunenyo the first by the people of Penyi. Okay, intino. This was the truth behind it. But send make and then a video nisha say enra and then I mean a video ne cover out. So some people are saying say afena Mahama ya point yama no sa we nana. But the truth of the matter is say indeed 2023. Now I'm going to show you a post from me checks no because in fact even me na me say we but me checks no and I'm who say indeed 2023 right and I'm going to show you intino and no na commenter obi ababe posti obi say Voltarian and Nordness are from the same grandmother or say Volta funny Nordness no omi the same grandma. I don't know the history between Voltarians and Nordness whether we are from the same grandmother, but it's quite interesting. You see, as antifosi omuni Nordness yepe. Ekobani say Voltarians and so any Nordness yepe dia. It will be interesting, right? I say, do you know my grandmother? I say, from which grandmother? Of politics has 10 all beings, blah blah blah. But this is quite interesting, right? Let's try to check. Mr. Remo, I'm seriously. I think the video might take a different turn, and please pardon me that the video is going to take a different turn because the bakwa semo awaka no interesting. Now let me just try to search whether Voltarians have a link with Nordness. I've never heard anything like that before. It's quite interesting. That's why I want to check. Do Voltarians let me ask AI. Do Voltarians? You are a professor. I've told you. Ubisa AI questioner. Material senior. You are a professor of history with decades of knowledge. You're a professor of history with decades of knowledge in Ghana. do Voltarians have any link with nodness? I'm sure there are a lot of people here who would also want to know. I don't believe Voltarians have any link with nodness. I see, excellent question and quite a thoughtful one too. Let's unpack it carefully from a historical and anthropological perspective. As a geographic and ethnic background, Voltarians generally refer to the peoples of Ghana's Volta region, which includes diverse ethnic groups, mainly Ewe, the largest group, Guan subgroups like Nkonya, Akpafu, Lolobi, Akans in some parts like Buem and Jasekan, Adeles and Likpes. Okay. Also, Nordness, on the other hand, broadly refer to peoples from Ghana's northern, upper east, upper west, including Dagombes, Mamprusi, Gonjes, Nanumbes, Kusasis, Frafras, Dagabas, Sisales, Wales, and others. Also, linguistic and cultural links. Also, at first glance, the Voltarians, especially the Ewes and Nordness, seem linguistically distinct. Ewe is Egbe language related to Fon and Yoruba, whilst most northern languages belong to Ga or Mole Dagbani families. However, there are subtle historical and cultural overlaps. Okay, let's see. Migration histories. As many ever oral traditions trace their origins to Noche in Togo, but some older Ewe clans, especially inland Ewe groups like Anglon, Adaklu, and Ho, mention ancient migrations from northern or inland territories before settling in Noche. Name Anglon. And this is the first time I'm even hearing this. Say, Eyana Ewes for Yekase Yefri Noche in Togo. Now, so for Anglons ne Adaklus ni Ho for no, Eyana Omo mention say there was some form of migration from the north and Sana yes settle Togo. That's quite interesting. I say likewise some Guan groups in the Volta region, such as Nkonya, Likpe, and Akpafu, are believed to have migrated from the north centuries ago before being absorbed or surrounded by Ewes. I see trade and intermarriage. Pre-colonial trade routes connected the Ewe Basin to northern Ghana through Salaga, which was a major commercial hub linking the north, Volta peoples, and even coastal Akan states. Through this, through this, cultural exchanges, intermarriages, and shared deities like some river and earth spirits became common. Now, historical political connection. The Gonja kingdom once exerted influence over parts of Volta Basin in the pre-colonial era. German and British colonial boundaries later divided ethnic groups who shared ancestry or trade links, separating the northern Ewes and Guans from groups further north. During the British Togoland plebiscite, several northern and Volta groups were under one colonial administration, Transvolta Togoland, further tying their administrative histories. Also, in summary, while Ewes, Voltarians, and Nordness today are linguistically and culturally distinct, history shows ancient migratory and trade links that suggest some ancestry and cultural overlap, especially among Guan and inland Volta regions. So to put it simply, they are not directly related as one ethnic lineage, but they share deep historical interactions, migrations, trade, and even mixed ancestry in some areas. Basically, you see, basically, Ewes and Nordness, from what I get, and they said there's no direct link because okay, Ewes are coming from here or here, but Osha, I say there was some coexistence. Basically, that's what is happening. Na nipanso de sebe, uni obi kokotina baby na ye coexistence. Awoye de nkra na baako oba bi bema bi ni oba bi be hia, omo be wo ba bi na ba be. It's basically no say pre-colonial era answer na embrofofo ne beba no. Na Voltarians no. And then a nodness no na saa de no etai koso muti boom what you say wo boom na nyama there's some overlapping, right? And if someone makes a statement like Voltarians and Ewes are from the same grandmother, right? Voltarians and also Voltarians and also Voltarian and Nodness are from the same grandmother. You see, it looks like there's some little bit of truth. There might be some little bit of truth in it, but I don't think it is for the entirety. Okay, unto can say ever phone na ne Nodness phone na omofri we are say, but obi bewo due to the intermarriages ne nyama no. So I think that that's that. I say Togbiga is supposed to be a paramount chief, not a sub chief. Thank you. Obi say we are good. We are good at this as a region, while others are making connections here and there for their regions to be better in terms of jobs and development. I say congrats, our president. So some people also thought or some people are still thinking a recent adebia AC nansenya but senya make an enye nansenya de. I say how come he becomes a king in Eweland? Obi say Volta Mahama one touch. I say yes, Togbiga meaning paramount chief of a traditional area. I say endorsed, bro. I say Obi say AI is working. Hey Ghana, this is not AI. I say you are kind indeed. May God Almighty continue protecting you, blah blah blah. I say he deserves it, my beloved president. I say I think this location be penny. So comments are coming through. Now let me show you the real story, and it was posted by Kevin Taylor. And as you can see the post, it was made by Kevin Taylor on October 14th, 2023, right? I work on Togbi Dunyano the first. Actress will post here. You can see picture of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and I think this is maybe right. I think this is the picture of the current tourism minister, Jifa Abla Gomashi. What you say? Konuni. And then His Excellency John Dramani Mahama with this I'll leave we there's something interesting, right? And I think Ghana your culture no, there's a reason why we need to encourage togetherness, because we have reached a place in this country where our cultures no sisiano intertwining. In essence, we are one people, whether we like it or not. In essence, we are one people. There is no need, say Ghana for your shas, yes, say. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. There's no need, say Ghana for your yes, say. Media me free heart, media me a winnie, yenka win. Because Oshe amamra. I say, ababa be yes, say. And there, yamamre ni nano, there is a common factor. It will be amamremu. Ye nina yamamre nina. There's a common factor. Now I'm saying this because Osha sa in raya edam His Excellency John Dramani Mahama komuya. Maybe first na minim say in crime for and ya no motide in ra eto omokomu. But apparently, even in the Volta region, I mean, some people do that. Some traditional areas or people in the Volta region also do that. Ati asiye. Oshe kente. And one of the biggest debates, and they say, originally in the Kente Efrihe. Asantini Bakacho say Bonri. Now, so history, Ebetrel say, Kente started from the Volta region. And it has become a debate. You see, this post, I like how this post is taking a new turn because it's letting us know a lot of things, right? Let us ask AI again. Where did Kente originate? Right? Into what I was saying. That is a rich and often misunderstood question. And as a historian of Ghana, I can tell you it opens a fascinating window into Akan civilization, especially the cultural exchange between the Asante and Ewe people. Inti when was America? One America to say, ye ka kente a. Me sure send obi nim say kente e Asante for. Ene de bae. Obi nso ye Ewe ni onim say kente e ye Ewe for. Inti ebisa AI no. O si kente ho asem. Kente ho asem ye ebie kwan e ma obi ehu say Asante for kra ne Ewe for ne kra no. Ase no mu ye ase mu ye nipa baako. And I'm not saying this to say so be because anyway or ye ever ni and a person claim say any will be a person claim so ya Asantini and I ever ni because that be Asante for ye history that ho. Me I'm not saying that to claim anything. A history that ho. And I've told you Otumfo Setutu has even said that story before. Just that story didn't go viral. Otumfo Setutu so no ntia say and that yes will be Asantini or China yes will be a Eveni. Ubun say yes Asantini ne se ompe Eveni nasem. Eveni ne se ompe Asantini nasem. No the ontiasie because tete who study history of Ghana. Na Asante for omu ye bibia omu ne Eve for na ye. Eveni ye bibia Asante for kan. But and then I say tribalism. But inside America no ohwe Ghana ye history now study ye history a own. Ubehune say virtually we are one people. I'm not going to lie. Forget about everything, but we are one people. Any kwansi ema tribalism etete yentemende. Inti kente ho asem na ye kan na AI wo ye professor because mama AI no wadane professor of history e Ghana with decades of saying knowledge and what say ye Asante for ne ever for. Now yen ready. I say the true origins of Kente. Kente weaving has two main cultural centers of origin in Ghana, right? In Ghana, ne can Kente origin no two main cultural centers. One Bonre in Ashanti region, into a tre Senia Bonre, and then Agotime Kpotoi in Volta region. Ever Kente. Into Osha Bonre woho Agotime. Into two main places are Kase Kente e free no. Asante for any ever for. What do you think if Asante for any ever for nanka first no? She be Ashanti region wo, she be a Volta region wo. Inti nanka first no omo nya nkrofobia ase ye nim ye ho ye namfofo a. How is it that Embra Asante for say ye kente no that same time so ye say ever for so omo ye kente? It should tell you that there was some cultural exchange be. There was some togetherness be. Inti ende ye kan bebi a kente fia untumi nka se ye bon repe ever for say that be if you go time na AI na train say e two places yi na ade ni na free at the same time. Is it just mere coincidence say the same time na nkrofo two we ni na ye sha sia ye kente ende kente aba bebu no? Is it just coincidence? There was some togetherness. There was some level of togetherness. Oshe edinkra symbol Asante for ewo modia omo edinkra symbol. A lot of Ewes even don't know this, but ever for so omo symbols are omo so what yes omo so symbols no sano rich. But yes, obviously because Asante for the energy didn't, let me show you some of ever for almost symbols. No, I don't know how they call it. But just for the ones of a winner, main friend no ever edinkra symbols, right? And you are going to see the ever edinkra symbols, no. I think it's not even only evers. I'm sorry, but we are using this to learn a lot of things now, right? It is not only evers, but even guns for kra ewo modia. Into Osha Asante for the nini, Osha Abedia. And I mean, my favorite edinkra symbol is Abedia. Inti mu follow me on WhatsApp. No munim say Abedia and my WhatsApp profile. What you say? That's my favorite edinkra symbol. Osha gan for no so omonso dieni. And ever for so omonso dieni. What you say? Nini na no. We a symbol of respect. We a symbol of individualism. We a sabala. Ni sabala onion. Jeni. Ati asiye. Eka Sabala Jeni. Into wohwe symbol we a Sabala is a symbol of individualism, coexistence and tolerance. Into wohwe utwa Jeni mu a ase omo nyina abo mo together no omo ye one. Na so be hu ni so omo nyina what say we twa Jeni mu pen. Into be hu ni say individual and so omo nyina e one na ye Jeni no. Into that is also a symbol. This video, I didn't know it could take this thing. We were just talking about His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, this picture trending of Mahama being a sub-chief of Volta region. But you see, at the end of the day, we've learned something that is letting us all know that we are one people, whether we like it or not. Muntra your comment box.